we talk about the hottest, juiciest, and oldest tea.
And drama, because you know drama's been there since day one.
Today we're going to be reading from 1 Kings 21. Jezebel has Naboth killed. Naboth owned a vineyard in Jezreel near King Ahab's palace. One day Ahab said, "Naboth, your vineyard is near my palace. Give it to me so I can turn it into a vegetable garden." Now that there sounds selfish, guys.
Why would they turn it to a vegetable garden? It's
What's
already
vegetable
green.
Okay, I'll give you a better vineyard or pay whatever you want for yours. Naboth answered, "This vineyard has always been in my family. I won't let you have it." Guess he was demanding.
Exactly. I wouldn't give it to him either. That's my good grapes.
Okay, why not that? So Ahab went home angry and and depressed because of what Naboth had told him. He lay on his bed just staring at the wall and refusing to eat a thing.
Sad. Sad boy, baby.
Staring at the wall.
Just like, I'm so depressed.
A 5-year-old kid.
Wait, they had houses?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a king.
He's a king.
Oh.
He had a palace. He had a palace. That's not enough.
Jezebel, his wife, came in and asked, "What's wrong? Why won't you eat?" You know Jezebel.
Girl, she didn't even care.
I asked Naboth to sell me his vineyard or to let him give me a better one. Ahab replied, and he told me I couldn't have it. Now that there sounds like a toddler throwing a fit.
Literally,
It's the
why?
same right there.
How do kings get their money?
They didn't pass on. They didn't pass on. "Aren't you the king of Israel?" Jezebel asked. "Get out of bed and eat something. Don't worry, I'll get Naboth's vineyard for you." Jezebel wrote a letter to each of the leaders of the town where Naboth lived. In the letter she said, "Call everyone together and tell them to go without eating today. When they come together, give Naboth a seat at the front. Have 2 liars sit across from him and swear that Naboth has cursed God and the king. Then take Naboth outside and stone him to death."
They were stoning people?
They were brutal, very brutal.
Couldn't even keep some grapes. Grow your own grapes. Get your own vineyard. Grow
Honestly,
your own stuff.
it was most likely a lot of people with the green finger.
Yeah, they could have got like a personal gardener or something.
Yeah.
Why did they want his in specific? Lazy.
And have him stoned to death? Really?
That's sad. And take him outside and stone him to death, and have 2 people lie against him.
Literally, 2 people. 2 liars. Oh. What did they lie about?
Have 2 liars sit across from him and swear that Naboth has cursed God and the king.
Oh.
Yeah, that is God's curse God's name.
That's sad. They actually paid those liars. I wonder what happened to them.
They got money, that's for sure. I know they got in trouble with God though, because they lied about that. And this wasn't Israel, right?
I don't think. Yes, it was Israel.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah. He is the king of Israel. Yeah.
I knew it.
Oh,
They had some hard rules.
They did. They were just cruel though. Cruel punishments. She signed Ahab's names to the letters and sealed them with his seal. Then she sent them to the town leaders. After receiving her letters, they did exactly what she had asked. They told the people that it was a day to go without eating, and then they all came together. They seated Naboth at the front. The 2 liars came in and sat across from Naboth. They then accused him of cursing God and the king. So the people dragged Naboth outside and stoned him to death.
Damn, you're stoning people.
That is very brutal.
That's just sad.
Wait.
That is sad.
I guess you could say. Wait, is this the time for a pun?
Just like,
I guess you could say he was stoned.
Ambi,
The best.
the best. If that was one of those, wait, what do you mean do you mean
What do
stone,
you
like
mean?
that type of stone?
what type of stone?
Like you know when they say shocked, sometimes they say stoned.
Oh, I thought you meant the other type of stone.
What?
You know, like the drug stoned? Like when you get stoned?
We don't talk about that. Child friendly.
Of course. Hold on, I lost my place. The leaders of Jezreel sent a message back to Jezebel that said, Naboth is dead. As soon as Jezebel got their message, she told Ahab, now you can have the vineyard. Naboth refused to sell. He's dead. Ahab got up and went to take over the vineyard.
It's like a mother and a 5-year-old.
What?
This is very sad.
That is sad. Just like, you could take it now. He's
Like,
dead.
he doesn't even feel bad. And first, I just like realized, why was he feeling so bad? Because he couldn't get a vineyard.
You could get someone else's.
The vineyard was probably not that big.
Exactly. Go get your own grapes. Like,
Oh, I thought that was in 21.
buy some grapes.
Elijah condemns Ahab. The Lord said to Elijah the prophet, King Ahab of Israel is in Naboth's vineyard right now, taking it over. Go tell him that I say, Ahab, you have murdered Naboth and took his property. And so, in the very spot where dogs licked up Naboth's blood, they will lick up your blood.
Dogs looked up people's blood?
What kind of
No,
dogs?
dogs are wild though. Y'all know, like,
No, I want to know what kind of wild dogs. Cause like,
no, this is dogs lick up the blood. So, like,
Is it the kind of dogs that are in...
no, it would be like, what? Africa?
Sorry.
You lip sync, so I was like, what? No, those are hyenas, I think, right?
It's some long dog. It's like, it looks like a coyote.
In that one Beyonce video? No, the music video? No, but, no, dogs were like, not all dogs were like kept as pets back, like, I don't think in biblical days they were kept as pets. They were just like, just running free. So it could have been any dog, because dogs eat like raw meat too. So.
oh yeah.
When Elijah found him, Ahab said, so my enemy, you found me at last. Elijah answered, yes, I did, Ahab. You have managed to do everything the Lord hates. Now you will be punished. You and every man and boy in your family will die, whether slave or free. This reminds me of, you know the Moses and Egypt thing?
Yeah.
And it was like every young child would die.
Oh,
That's what that reminds
Why
me of.
would they kill? Okay, I'm not questioning God, but right now I'm questioning his actions. Why did he kill off the men? Like, he said, even if they were a slave, they're gonna die.
I mean, it is like a punishment though, because he wants the whole family wiped out, and you know that. Wait,
They do need. But what about the women though? Like,
I was thinking like reproduce things, but like I don't know.
because a woman could just find another man and still have the family gene going.
Yeah, if it's like in the women.
Oh.
But then again, it could be a thing where there's not a lot of like women
it
in the
could be-
family.
Yeah, it could be like it could be a thing like where it's not really that much women.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like about like some that won't have babies or can't
Or-
have babies.
Yeah, or there's like a sorry.
Because back then, didn't he have to give you his blessing, or at least have to let you have the children?
Who?
God.
I mean, I know like it just child friendly. Just happens sometimes. Just happens. But what was that? Where was that? Your whole family will be wiped out, just like the families of King Jeroboam and King Baasha. You made the Lord very angry by sinning and causing the Israelites to sin. I mean, yeah. You know what I was confused about though? Because like he got in trouble for it, but at the same time, didn't Jezebel order him to no? But he didn't stop her, so I guess maybe that's where he got in trouble.
Wait, did
Oh
he
no!
know?
Yeah.
No, he knew about it because she was
Did-
like, yeah, I remember when she came in and she was like,
I'm gonna get back for you. Didn't she say that?
yeah, she said, I'm gonna get it back for you. And then she came in and said something, and she was like, you can have the vineyard now, he's dead. And then he got up and went and took it over, remember?
That's kinda
Oh,
scary.
yes. Okay,
That's
who
kinda
named
scary.
I don't know how we
named
can talk
somebody
about it so
Basha?
casually.
What's in their names?
Oh, Basha.
Or Basha?
Basha? Something like that.
I guess those names
Oh,
are
Jeroboam.
names.
It's kind of scary. She just walks in like, you know, the vineyard, he's dead.
Just like, no, it reminded me of the guy who wanted the girl's life, and he killed
Oh, David.
them off. Remember?
Was that a Lifetime movie?
Oh,
I'm doing asking.
No, it's a Lifetime movie.
No,
It should be though.
Is it a movie though?
People. What's Lifetime?
Wait, listen.
Wait.
What happened? Oh, I'm gonna drink all my tea.
There you go.
I spiked your tea.
You trying to poison me? Did you
No,
spit in
No,
my
spiky
tea?
tea doesn't
No.
like
I have a confession. We're all me and Nala are drinking the lemon tea. You're drinking some healthy tea. It was you remember that green container thing I
This
had?
is why.
Oh.
This is why I make my own tea.
And like so that's exactly why I took off the tags. I took off all of them.
This is why I make my own tea.
Like don't you
Wow.
notice how big that one is
What happened?
compared to me and the Nala's?
Mine's pretty
They're
flat.
like literally the same. That's like
No.
only yours.
Like you see how
Mine is
big
yellow.
yours is?
Yours are yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely. You're definitely this one.
Oh, so my shirt got that long.
clear. At least mine probably tastes better than yours.
It doesn't like I got the nasty one. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love my sister.
Why do you say that so randomly? I haven't heard that since a couple of years.
And as for Jezebel, dogs will eat her body there in Jezreel. Dogs will also eat the bodies of your relatives who die in town, and vultures will eat the body of those who die in the country. I really like how this was very thought out. I really respect that. It was very thought out.
Very
Giselle dying.
The
Giselle.
vultures have to eat this, but you know what? If you were living here, you get eaten by dogs.
Wait, why are dogs eating?
Or
Because it's raw
vultures.
meat. Because it's like, you know, dogs eat raw meat now. They used to just like eat people's bodies. They still do. Some people make them.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch our dogs.
Whole other thing. I don't care if we eat you, dog. Let's try and eat you. It's
Yeah,
not
that's what
like
they
your
said,
life.
and they gonna die later.
If you get murdered in your house, your cats will betray you and try to eat you. This is just a.
Some cats.
You know, I realized that I think this
Maybe
town.
say some.
Honestly, I think it was always Jezebel in control here because like the town was
She was
literally
like the boss.
Jezreel.
Their
Jezreel.
king was like a big 5-year-old.
Well, poor thing. Anyways.
What kind of grown man sits
Throws a
down
fit. Stares at the
at the
wall.
wall just like
Even tellers don't do that. Actually, maybe they do. They sit on the corner though. Time out. I got what
Didn't Jesus is all?
When Ahab heard this, he tore his clothes and wore sackcloth day and night. He was depressed and refused to eat.
You
Called it.
Called what?
Yeah, we said depressed earlier. We were talking. We said depressed earlier.
Emo.
They left it me because they eat.
I'm kidding.
I'm a
Emo was
Catholic.
not a thing in the Bible. It was not. They catch you being a emo. They think you may be a witch or something.
And you know you don't get that.
Maybe we're kid friendly.
I mean you're gonna get a nicely high
No, you ain't.
to your
We're not saying the back of the Sometime later, the Lord said, Elijah, do you see how sorry Ahab is for what he did? I won't punish his family while he is still alive. I'll wait until his son is king. Wait, I'm trying to like process what I just read.
So like, okay, so look, when he died, he's gonna punish his whole family.
Oh, so he can't see it.
Yeah, so he doesn't see it. He's gonna wait until he dies, so then he could
Just to kill the rest of them off.
when the king when his son finally becomes king, when he finally thinks he has it all, everyone's just gonna die. Amazing.
My reflection.
This tea is really good.
Add some water though. Yummy.
This is irrelevant, but I'm the best tea maker out of all of them.
You put the string inside of the cup. Who does that? Exactly.
The best tea maker is me.
Well, that is the truth. Okay. No one was more determined than Ahab to disobey the Lord. What?
You
What?
so determined.
No one was more
You're-
determined.
Your goal is to disobey.
He's like, I'm gonna disobey him today.
He was like, no one was more determined than Ahab to disobey. The Lord just said, hey, you know what? I'm not going to kill them yet. I'm going to... Oh, wait, no. No, because at first I was like, wait, did they tell him that his whole family was dying? But then I was like, no. Then again, Elijah did tell him that. So yeah, he's
screwed.
Bad news. Bad news.
Yeah.
Bad.
I'd say worse than just
See,
but
kids,
I
don't
think
do
he
that.
was.
Don't do that. Don't do these horrible choices.
And don't be and grown men out there, do not act like a child. Okay?
Okay.
I know some people out there.
What?
Oh. And Jezebel encouraged him. Oh, she encouraged him to disobey. Makes sense. Worst of all, he had worshipped idols just as the Amorites had done before the Lord forced them out of the land and gave it to Israel. Amorites, a name sometimes used of people who lived in Palestine before the Israelites. Okay. Whoa, what happened?
You look
Oh, you
flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. I don't even know what that means.
Not me either.
I know it's
Anyways.
like sauce or something like that. I don't
So
know.
all of this was some really, really good tea.
Yeah, my
Actually,
tea was
it
pretty
really
tasty.
gruesome. The tea was really gruesome and horrific.
So I forgot where I heard that from. You know where they go, so I just started talking.
But as well, I'm sorry, I can't even think of the words right now. But
Objection.
thank y'all for lasting this long with the video.
Honestly, I learned some new things today. Drama really does go back to biblical times.
Literally, I thought all this drama started out like all this.
Like the killing type of drama.
Yeah.
Honestly, this I don't even know if you can say drama. This stuff was
I
just real.
learned kings were 5-year-olds, queens were mothers for those 5-year-olds.
I learned they were evil. Some kings were evil. Some were, you already know about the ones that are good. Like some were definitely evil.
You know what else I got? In one of the Bible verses we used to read, God gave people power.
What? Was it? I can give you all. Hold on, let me refresh my memory.
God gave people,
Give people what?
like you remember the video? Sorry, the one where God gave people so they can, so when He knows people's dreams. Or
What?
no, no. So where people, like some people, like
Can describe other people's dreams. Those were prophets.
Yeah, technically.
but no, some other,
Oh, you know, I
like,
guess some people
no,
see ghosts and stuff.
like no, Goliath.
Goliath was just a giant.
No,
army.
not Goliath. No, not
You
Goliath.
mean Samson?
The one with
That was
long hair.
Yeah, Samson.
Yeah, he's the one who got the powers.
I mean, no, he just had strength. Yeah, you can say he had powers from his hair. Some people do. I know some people aren't like that. But sometimes it's like a gift, though, if that makes sense. It's a gift.
I'm over here trying to get powers. I'm over here staring at nothing,
Pretty
hoping
sure
it
all
like
of us
move.
jump down.
Seen
from
those
somewhere.
chicks on TikTok?
Literally, you see those
Pretty sure we always jump down somewhere just to see if we could fly. More than
Yeah.
once because we didn't believe it. the first
Especially after
time.
watching Matilda, I was trying to use that 3% of my brain.
Literally,
No, 5%. You said it like.
I would be jumping off my bed or off my sister's bed and fall. Nothing happened. I remember somebody asked him.
Well, looks like we all ran out of our tea.
Mm.
And that will conclude this
I
video.
still got to.
Oh,
This girl
my
still
bad.
got.
I ain't got no teeth.
I said I drank my tea.
Oh.
I only got a little tea bag in there. Don't you see the shirt? It's okay. Yes, that does conclude this video.
Concludes our juiciest.
I don't understand what just happened.
This concludes our juiciest, oldest, gruesomest tea.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
Yeah, it's really brutal.
Wait. Gosh, it's brutal out here.
coming back with more Bible tea.
Stay tuned. Wait, before you go, did you like?
Or subscribe.
Or hit those post notifications. Citations.
If you did it, you better do it now. I will give you Alexa's nasty tea. You don't want this tea.
Oh, she got the help with you.